for real. Broski turned into a demon when he off them. Ride till I die. Hope that Jesus come and grab the wheel. That sing.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a third-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
And when Mason Rudolph is on the field, sometimes the scouting reports have to be revised a little bit because often quarterbacks like to throw short to get a rhythm. For Mason Rudolph, he loves the deep fade and he loves the deep post pattern. Anything over the top, those are his favorite shots downfield, and that's what gets him comfortable.
Well, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
22 yards there, a first down. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Now, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
Touchdown! Jalen Warren, 40 yards. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Howell trying to pick it up on third. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. C.D. Ray, sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Howell throwing again after the pick six. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Robinson up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Howell's throw complete there to Thomas. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a quarterback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Off play action. It's Howell. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Howell. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are back within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Rudolph looking to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no win, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Washington ready to try again on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st down, Howell. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Howell down to throw it. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely looking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's Rudolph. Pickens on the slam. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now it's Rudolph. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
First down, Howell to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And Howell will throw it. Touchdown! Brian Robinson Jr. A 5-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Now throwing on first down here. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run with Robinson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Robinson again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game.
Sure, defensively, what they're going to come up with to slow him down. Because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Commanders' 48-yard line.
Rudolph now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to the air. Rudolph. Got his man. It's Warren. And he will have the Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to... Howell to the air on first and 10. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Howell. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Robinson with another carry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
First down, Commanders.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. This is caught. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Rudolph's throw pulled in by Robinson here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Back to throw, Rudolph. Being chased out left. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They run for it with Harris. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Howell. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this one back. Turn for a Commanders touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick six against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick six of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick six, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. Running right through it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And McLaurin, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out left to Dotson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Commanders' first down.
On first down, Howell. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Robinson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
49, Steelers 24.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
He gets this one to Johnson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Pickett back to throw.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Here's Pickett.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Howell. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Howell. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Howell down to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Broken tackle. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. That one complete out to Dotson.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Howell throwing on 1st down here.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Keanu Neal.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
So maybe some signs of life where this has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this 1st half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense.
He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all of those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Austin.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
A 41-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment, but welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports halftime report. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you can get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Faking the handoff. Howell. To the sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Howell's throw complete there to Thomas.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
Oh, nice move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas
from 17 yards out.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Got an open man, it's Pickens.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard.
Harris running straight ahead, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. They're going for it. This is Harris.
And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now a give. Running left is Harris.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson.
And Johnson going to have a Steelers 1st down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Now Pickett.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
A 45-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s, and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense.
And he is just 1 reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool him occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so that maybe he doesn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Commanders.
Off play action. It's Howell.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Robinson up the middle. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang.
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. They hand this off to Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2.
From the gun, here's Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, powering his way forward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
2nd down, Howell back to pass.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Pickett back to throw.
That's complete to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
37-yard line.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here's Pickett.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down.
Pickett sets up play action.
Washington's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know. We'll
throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Washington first down.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up.
At the 41-yard line.
Powell.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get it inside the 35.
I think they want to start getting hooves them to get better on first down.
Get a look to throw it here.
Firing quickly, but it's in.
To be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
2nd and 9. Now Howell.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Washington.
Back to throw, Howell.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Another throw for Howell.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get him down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. That's a 3-yard line.
Pickett now from near his own goal line. Open man downfield is Johnson. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Deontay Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 97 yards. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point now by Boswell. And this is back to a 5-point game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
A give left side to Robinson to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 23-yard line.
And once more, Howell back to the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. And returns it right back to Samuel. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Robinson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Howell now to throw it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal.
And he's loose again.
Past midfield, look out. He's inside the 20.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson, the Commander offense.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just going to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there will be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
On third down, Robinson. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
That was a third and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Austin.
All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 after the return.
And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's Pickett.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Pickett slides down, and he picks up the first.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Pickett to throw.
Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Washington. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Now Pickett. throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Pickett back to throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? You got to catch in that spot.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Steelers have won the game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL